Hey everybody, I just installed this grommet into my enclosure for my blue tongue skink and I had some issues with it, so I wasn't expecting to do a video on this, but hold on one second here. And I wanted to do a video to let you know how much trouble I had with it. It wasn't too bad, but for anybody that doesn't know what a grommet is, this is a grommet, and what you can do to make your enclosure look much cleaner with wiring is you can run a wire through this hole and have it running out the back of the enclosure instead of having wires running out the top or the front. So the problem that I was having was with the wire for my mister or my fogger, I had to run out through the front of the glass here and then connect it to an extension cable, and it looked really sloppy. So I installed this grommet to make it look much cleaner. And I usually get irritated when I watch videos and people do jobs and they don't show the actual job getting done, but I was not planning on doing this video. So let me just tell you what happened. This is the drill bit that I used to drill through it. And I was kind of stressed out about it because this is a custom enclosure and I basically voided my warranty by changing it. So I did it anyway, whatever. So this was not quite big enough for the grommet. I drilled a hole and then I couldn't get the grommet into the hole. And this is the largest one of these coring bits that I could find. I suppose they have them at the hardware store, whatever, or maybe a custom place where you can get larger ones, but this is all I could find. So what I had to do, this was the original core that came out from the back of the enclosure. So not only did I drill a hole that was too small, but when I put the grommet through the enclosure, the threading of the grommet was not big enough to where I could actually get the back of the grommet to tighten. Let me see this phone real quick. Sorry. To tighten the back. So, if you could picture it. Sorry about the shaking. I'm not good at editing yet here. This is where it's supposed to go and stay secure. So I couldn't get it on there. Anyway, so what I did was I took this same bit right here, and it took a little bit of time. It took about maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and actually it was my wife's idea, so a shout out to my wife, was I took a piece of 120 grit sandpaper, and I basically put it around the bit, like this. If anybody's handy out there, you're probably like, duh. I did this and put it in the hole and just basically cored it out very, very slowly, maybe about 1/8 of an inch on all sides, like that. And I was able to take my grommet and very slowly put it in there, little by little, to where it snapped in and was so tight that I literally cannot get it back out. So I don't have to worry about Blueberry getting out. I don't have to worry about it shaking and falling out. And that's pretty much it. So it's secure in there. I don't have to worry about putting the back of it on there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set everything back up and show you what it looks like with the wire for the fogger going out the back. And then I will also show you, if you can, just check this out down here. So I have one light, two lights, we have the fogger, and then I have a wire for this piece here that moves the table up and down. And before I come back, I'll show you here how I wired this all together so it looks nice and clean. Took a couple of zip ties right there, right there. Bought this little black, what do you call it? Power strip. And I plugged everything in here, here, and then here. I can take this off, plug it in there, Sorry about the camera. So the table can go up and down. So basically when you look at it, all you see is one wire, which is right there. Before I had wire, 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 4 wires. It looked really sloppy. So I'm gonna pause it, put everything back together and show you what it looks like. All right, everybody, I'm back. So I kind of set everything back up again and tightened it up in here a little bit. I threw down some new substrate. I kind of do it tropical on this side. Thought it would be kind of cool to do like desert over here. So, but there is the fogger right there. Obviously the wire running out of the grommet. It's a pretty clean look. I will probably move it that way a little bit more to cover up the wire, but I wanted you to get a nice shot. Cool thing about it is, let's say you have a large enclosure or you have a couple foggers or whatever, lights inside. You could open this dial here and you could actually run 4 wires through one grommet. So it's pretty awesome. It's a cleaner look. And again, so before I had the wire running here and then out of the front. So the wire was basically hanging out of the front. Looked pretty sloppy. So, and there you have it. And while I am doing this video, this Reptile is pretty awesome. I kind of modified it a little bit too. So it has this corrugated pipe and I ran it up to the top again. So you can see the zip ties when you get down low here, but when you look at it from back here, you can't even see it. I tried finding a black one to blend in, but I couldn't. And I was gonna use regular PVC, but it was kind of heavy. So I just figured whatever. So I ran the same one, the one that it came with. Ran it up, a couple of zip ties, and there's the fog coming down on the tropical side. I kind of point the fog right over his little basking area because he likes it. I can move it around like this here and there, wherever you want. And let me crank it up all the way so you. So if you have a blue-tongued skink from Indonesia or a snake or anything that needs a tropical climate, this fogger will literally fog up this entire enclosure within like 10 minutes. Actually to the point to where fog will start coming out of the top. So it's pretty good, pretty awesome. And that's it. If anybody watches this video and has a question, just put it in the comment. And I would like to thank all of my 54 subscribers. Bye.